Good evening and welcome to Mr. Wilson Live. We are streaming from Jamaica in the Caribbean. We are streaming and covering content from the CSEC Biology syllabus and the Human and Social Biology syllabus. We should have been on at 5 today, but we had some problem with the internet service provider. That has been resolved somewhat. And we are here just to tell you that you have not missed anything. And what we're going to be doing for you, being that we missed out today, we're going to be on tomorrow at the same time. I'll be sending a new thumbnail so that persons can take part in what we want to call first class for the academic year 2021-2022. The class today should have been on characteristic of living things for those persons doing human and social biology, while those persons who are doing biology, we would have gone through characteristic of living things and we would have done some amount of classification. Now, not because we did not have class, it means that you are not going to get anything to do today. I'm still going to give you something to do so that we can prepare for tomorrow and we can move off at very good speed tomorrow with the content. So I want you to read ahead on characteristic of living things. We want to look at those characteristics that are pretty much similar for both living and non-living. And we want to be able to identify the characteristic of living things and somewhat be able to explain them. We want to look at classification of organisms and we want to look at the importance of classifying organisms, as it were, for the CHC syllabus. Let us be reminded that there is a new syllabus for human and social biology, and I will be looking at that and indeed looking at the labs that are supposed to be covered. I did introduce you to a new textbook earlier this week, and I strongly suggest, having gone through the book, I think yesterday I did, I am thinking that it is a very good book if you are going to be doing human and social biology for May, June 2022. I strongly suggest that you own for yourself a copy of that textbook. I was preparing for class today, and what I have here is something that I think the first time I saw it was, I think, in 1996. I don't know how many persons can see well what's here. It's pretty much two scorpion that we have in the bottle there. And you know that when we're looking at arthropods, we really want at scorpion. So your assignment is going to be, I want you to tell me how many legs you would find on a scorpion. Hold one bit. And then, I'm not giving you anything big today, just simple things. And then I have another organism here. Now, this organism, it has 3 pairs of legs. And I want you to tell me how you classify it. An organism with 3 pairs of legs. I'm not giving you any clue. I'm just throwing everything out there, scattering the marbles, so you can tell me what it is. It has 3 pairs of legs. And here we have a scorpion. I want you to tell me how many legs the scorpion has. All right? So we're going to be looking at that. It's going to be a real show as the syllabus would have had it. If you're going to be home tomorrow for biology, I strongly suggest that you pretty much walk around your living space, and I want you to look at the organisms that you're seeing around you. Then when you meet with me in the evening, we want to hear what you saw, and we want you to describe it, and we want to be able to classify the organisms that we would have seen. Now, some of the organisms that you're likely to see, you might see an ant, a butterfly, a bee, a wasp, a lizard, a mollusk, a snail, as you would call it, a snail, probably a millipede, probably what you would call a worm, an earthworm. You probably would have seen that. You probably see a bird, what you call a cow. It's actually a cattle. So you probably see a cattle, a goat, that type of a thing. I want you to tell me, what is it that you saw in your environment? I want you to write it down and put a little description there. So I saw something looking like an insect at my school. The students at lower school call all organism that is pretty small an insect. So if they see a lizard, they'll say, "Oh, whoa, there goes an insect." No, we want to get rid of that. So what I want you to do when you're writing down what you would have seen, it's an activity, field work. I want you to put a little description to it. Make sure that you don't go touching things that will bite or sting you. All right? Don't go and trouble anybody bees box, and don't go and trouble a wasp nest, and don't go and dig up an ant's nest, that type of thing that could really cause you harm. I really don't want that. All right? So I want you to look at that. Another thing I observed in my years of teaching, 14 years it has been, students don't know what's a leaf. So you go to high school, grade 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, sixth form, and at the end of school, students still don't know. They can't distinguish between a leaf versus a leaflet. All right? So tomorrow, I want you to turn up to my class, and you must be able to identify when I show you these. Listen, a pinnately compound leaf. So the first one is a pinnately compound leaf. Second, palmately compound leaf. Third, double pinnately compound leaf. Fourth, simple leaf. So that's a pinnately compound leaf, double pinnately compound leaf, simple leaf, and a palmately compound leaf. So those are types of leaves that I want you to look at, and I want you to be able to identify them when I show you on screen. Now you are going to be looking at a plant, and being that we are doing classification and we are now looking at how plants are different, looking at animals and so on. I want you also, while you look at the leaf on the plant, I want you to identify the leaf arrangement on the plant. Now, this is very important when you are doing photosynthesis, and you are going to be looking at the adaptation of the leaf to carry out photosynthesis. So when I ask you to look at the arrangement of a leaf on the plant, you are going to take these words in consideration. Whirl, alternate, opposite. So you're going to look at those three leaf arrangement: whirl, alternate, and opposite. I can hear somebody saying, what does that mean? Now remember, you come to this class with some amount of knowledge. And some of the knowledge that you don't have, you are going to get it. And then when we meet, we are going to have a discussion. And when we have that discussion, there's definitely going to be collaboration. And throughout that collaboration, we are going to be learning from each other. So we are going to take, we're going to learn these two words. Pronounced the same way, but mean something different. You can spell them for me if you wish. So I want you to own the content, and I want you to own the content. Own, home, H and O. Know the difference. All right? So I want you to own the content. So I'm giving you this field trip for you to go out and do this research, and then you are going to come back tomorrow night, and we are going to be looking at that. For the persons doing HSB, your task with the responsibility to look at characteristic of living things. For those persons who are here for the first time, yes, I'm meeting you for the first time for the term. But if you were supposed to go to my YouTube channel by going just clicking below there on that blue icon that says CSET Biology TCP, it will take you to the back end of my channel, and you can simply click on the playlist and look for Mr. Wilson Live. When you go to Mr. Wilson Live, you'll see all the live shows I had last year, and they are labeled volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, so on and so forth. So you can start your class online with Mr. Wilson, even if I am not here, and even if your school would not have started classes as yet. Please be reminded to tell your classmates, tell your teachers. I want both teachers and students to join us here. For those persons who want to be a part or to support the movement, you could join our paid platform. The truth is, the paid platform is not all up as yet. We're expected to finish the platform by tomorrow, but I was without internet service from yesterday, and it just came back just now, just before I started this live. So we're asking for an extension until about Friday, and we're hoping that come Monday week, classes will begin. To be a part of the class, it's very important for you to go on over there, log on, express your interest by sending a mail, and then we are going to respond in a timely manner so that you know what you should do. So there will be no class on Monday, but class will be starting next week. Why is it that we're not going to be having any class on Monday? We are giving you enough time to go and make those payments or those transfer or those lodgement, whatever method you are going to use in, we are giving you enough opportunity to get that done. Remember, wherever you are in the Caribbean, the 16 territories that CXC would have had exams in, you are able to log on and be a part of what we're going to be doing. What we're doing, we're definitely following both syllabus on the YouTube channel while we're teaching biology and HSB at the same time. On the paid channel at tcpacademy.teachable.com, we are going to be making the classes different. So you're going to be having biology and HSB being done at different times. Now, what are the products on the paid platform? They are not all there yet, but I will definitely tell you what the products are going to be so that you can pretty much prepare yourself. I'll give you an idea as to what the cost will be as well. We're going to be having past papers for both biology and HSB, past paper as it were for multiple choice and paper 2. We're also going to be having live classes. We're going to be having personal tutoring. We're going to be having self-paced. That means that you are going to pay for it and you are going to follow the lesson. Now, all our lessons, as much as possible, will have both text and audio and, of course, recording of the class. So you can follow. And, of course, there's a support group on YouTube where you can send me a message. Or once you pay on the paid platform, you can send message. There'll be assignment there that once you do it, it will mark and give you the result. We're also going to be having some paper 3 for those private candidate adult learners who are not going to be doing labs. There will be a section there where you are going to be able to access the alternative to SBA. Might I also add that we're going to be having some labs. Some of these labs are going to be virtual labs, as in animation. Some of these labs are going to be real labs that I'll be carrying out and explaining. Now, all the labs that I submitted this year for SBA, they were all animation written by us here at the TCP Academy. Of the 8, we did more than 8 labs. But let us just talk about those 8 that CXC wanted. For the ecology lab, it was the only lab that CXC said to us we could have added something else. That was the ecology lab. And of course, we have done the modification. What they wanted to see a feeding relationship, be it a food web or food chain. And that we have done. We have modified the lab. It is not on YouTube. Some of the content on YouTube, some of the content we have on the Teachable platform, they are not on YouTube. And in some cases, some of the content that is on YouTube would have modified. We would have modified that for the paid platform. So you're going to be seeing a lot. There's a lot to be gained on the paid platform. We're going to continue to serve you on the YouTube channel. But like we said, we are not going to be as visible on the YouTube channel as we were last year, last term. Last term, we had 3 classes. We had classes Wednesday, Friday, and a Sunday. and there were sometimes 2 hours, 2.5 hour. I'm sorry, this year, because of what we have all planned and lined up, we're not going to be able to go that long. What I can promise you, however, is that we are going to continue to put some posts. So we're going to be making videos and we're going to be posting them on YouTube. So you're going to get those like you would have had them before. Also, we're going to be putting some past papers there, but of course, you're going to have the full past paper over on the paid channel. So you'll get some past paper information there, but the full past paper, in most cases, that is well worked out and explained, is going to be over on the Teachable platform. The Teachable platform will have content there as low as 10 US dollar. Everything is in US dollar. So persons might ask, why are you in Jamaica but charging US dollar? Because all the platforms that we use, every single software that we use to produce our videos, to keep the shows, to host a class, they are all paid for in US dollars. All the platforms that we use. There's no platform that we use that we're using Jamaican dollar to pay for. All the platform, whether we're using it on YouTube, or we're using it on the Teachable platform, or we're using it on the face-to-face platform that we're going to be using to teach, are all paid for using US dollar. To access the Teachable platform, we have to pay for that. Your unique ID, tracking your performance, your parents being able to access your report, all that is something that we have to pay for, and it is done in US. The YouTube platform, we use another software on the YouTube platform that you would not be able to see to drive our work on YouTube. So we have to pay for all this, right? So just bear with us. We think that is pretty reasonable. We are going to be getting a access to past papers at just $10 in some cases, or $20. I don't remember, 10 or $20. I think it's $20. Access to past paper, $20 for the entire year. That's a deal. If you were supposed to go out and print these past paper and answer them yourself, it would cost you way more. You're getting them answered, and we're giving you the latest past papers as much as possible. If we don't have it and you send it, we try to work on it and get it on the platform. So you are getting a deal, as it were, with past paper. It's very, very cheap with the past papers, very cheap. As it were, with the animation and the labs, we have done the skills for you. So we have explained the skills. The skills are now on the YouTube channel. They've been there since last year. So if you are doing labs and you don't know what to do for biology, it is there. We're going to be breaking down in details, as we have done for the biology syllabus. We're going to be breaking down in detail the HSB syllabus as well. And we're going to be putting it on YouTube. Of course, we're going to be having it on the Teachable site, but we're going to also share it on YouTube with everyone. So everyone can come on over to Teachable and pay for a product. You can pay for just past paper and have access, and we're going to be seeing you over on YouTube, that sort of a thing. So everyone can now be a part. You will recall, for those persons who have been here since last year, when we started the exam preparation, that period, that 1 month period, that I was able to reach 246,000 students. That's a record we got from YouTube. We were able to prepare 246,000 students. A lot of times we were having problem trying to share our screen and sharing that paper. We have to pay for that software as well. So if we're going to be using a software like that on YouTube, on the free platform for you, then we must get the money from somewhere to drive it. So we strongly suggest for those persons who are on YouTube, just go on over and just pay for $20 something. If you don't want to be a part of the long thing, just pay for $20 something. The self-paced course that you are going to teach yourself by just watching the videos, as the videos are on YouTube, that is very, very cheap as well. So if you need a little backup, I don't understand the fate of the product for photosynthesis. Let me check it out on Mr. Wilson's channel. It's going to be there. And you know, at all time, you can send me a message via YouTube or Gmail. I always answer. I always answer. No one can say that they have ever sent me a message and there's no answer to it. We always try to answer you as quickly as is possible. Now, The beauty about it, about us being here, if you want to talk about growth, let's talk about growth. I just logged on a while ago and I realized that YouTube sent me a message congratulating me on what they call our 1 year anniversary. So on the 12th, we were 1 year old on the internet. 1 year old, and we are doing a lot of things. 1 year old. So within 1 year, we taught for 1 year free. We did everything for you free. I was on persons will remember while you were there getting ready for exam, I was having classes up until 10, 11 o'clock at night free. And then I'd get up in the morning at 5 o'clock and I'd start my classes with you free from 5 o'clock right up until about half an hour before exam. You remember all that with Mr. Wilson. I am not saying that that is going to be out of the thing for this year. Of course, I'm going to be doing that on YouTube with you because it's very, very important for us to reach those persons who are not able to afford it. It is always important for us to do that. All right. You understand that we have an obligation with those persons on the paid platform. So we're going to be over there, definitely dealing with the legal obligations over there. So we're really, really grateful to have you again this year. We know that we have a new cohort of students and we continue to make available the content that is released by CXC. We continue to summarize it and to send it to you in a manner 2-3 minutes that you can manage, that you can understand. For those persons who have not seen those videos that we would have sent out earlier this week, be reminded, it's not this week, it should have been last week. Be reminded that the exam results should be out by the 15th of October. And if you're in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the exam result is supposed to be out by the 20th of October. This is information from the CXC website. I also want you to be reminded that there is a possibility that you can have an early release of the exam result, providing that the exam result would have been sent to your local Ministry of Education. You could request an early release. Now, the video that I did with that, I'll place the link just below the video in the comment or in the description. You can just go in the description, click on it when the time is right, and apply for an early release of your exam result. When you apply for an early release of the exam result, what is going to happen is that the exam result is going to be sent to your tertiary institution, the institution that you would have applied for, so that you can pretty much pack your bag and get on the way with your future. All right, so it's a lot of things that's happening here. We continue to do our best to bring you the best of content. Yes, we continue to invite teachers to be a part of the platform. We invite parents to be a part of the platform. I remember last year when I started, I was it, let me look, 2021, 2020 when we started, I said my vision was to open my classroom to the world so that the world can critique me, because that is how I am going to grow. Did I grow? Yes. Did I make mistakes? Yes. Did I correct those mistakes? Yes. Will I make more mistakes? Once I'm growing, I'm going to be making mistakes. And once I make those mistakes and correct them, then I'll become a stronger teacher, a better teacher, and somebody to be reckoned with in the Caribbean. I'm very, very grateful to have the opportunity to teach across the Caribbean. I'm very grateful. I usually say to people, I've never left Jamaica. I've never gone on a plane, right? But the warm welcome that I receive from persons right across the Caribbean, all 16 territories to include places in Europe. We've had persons from Africa looking at our content and all that. I am really, really grateful. I'm really, really happy that I have the opportunity to share with you. I'm going to just take the time now to look at the chat. I usually look at the chat. I have a roll call and I say hi to everyone because this is a learning community. All right. It is not just a place that you come on and we try to get likes and all that. We want you to like the video. We want you to subscribe. We want you to share because that is how our video is going to get out there. And for those persons who are in the I don't know or I don't know where to find, that is how the videos are going to pop up in front of them and they are going to be able to join us here. So I realized that Dylan was on a very, very early during the time when we had no internet service. I want to say good evening to you. And Barbara, good evening. You are now a big friend to me. Welcome to the show. Mr. Wilson is experiencing internet challenges. Thank you very much. I spoke to her earlier today. I'm very, very grateful for that call. Those persons over on the Teachable account, they have so much access to me, they can reach me anytime. I tell you, Teachable is really, really nice. And I'm liking it already. I'm liking it because all my information is over there. I did not say earlier, I should have said I am on TikTok. I haven't done any video for quite some time now on TikTok. I did characteristic of living things on TikTok. I think I did something on reproduction on TikTok, and I'll be doing more videos on TikTok. The TikTok videos are meant to be hilarious. The TikTok videos are meant to question a social issue. So when you go over there, sometimes it's not as literal as you want it to be. Sometimes it's ambiguous and might sound as if I am going left, but I'm actually going right. So just don't follow your mind with what I am saying. Just try to get the content that I am bringing across, right? Because I'm using 3 minutes to pretty much 60 seconds to probably teach something that you take 2 class, probably 3 hours to teach. We're doing that. I'm also trying as much as possible to make these TikTok video be so interesting that teachers can use them as introductory lessons or introductory topic to their lessons. I'm trying to do that. So I have to write this short script to ensure. I know that on TikTok, persons are not going there for education. But listen, as a teacher, we have to reach our learners wherever they are. I think the Creator said that He is here to meet the sinner and not the saved. So you have to go out on the byway and the highway in order to meet those persons. The same is true for us as teachers. We have to reach the learners wherever they are. And in some cases, we have to package the content in somewhat similar package that our learners are enjoying so that they can, of course, enjoy education and continue to learn. I am seeing Jones. Good evening, it is. I am very happy to have you, Samantha Jones, and I do hope that you have subscribed. You would have actually invited about 10 of your friends or 20 of your friends to subscribe and follow us. I want to please ensure that you are watching the content, scroll through the videos that we have there to see. There's a HSB playlist, there's a biology playlist, there's a biology past paper playlist, there's a HSB playlist. You want to make sure that you make use of the resource. So when I'm not online, there's still a resource there to assist you. And all that you need to do is to click that blue icon that says CSEC Biology TCP. It will take you to the back end. You can choose to look at the videos or the playlist, and you are going to have some amount of assistance. I'm seeing, I hope it's Barnes. Oh my gosh, I was waiting from 5, but I just got a notification. I'm very, very sorry. Very, very sorry. We've been trying to get on from last night. I'm not too sure what happened. The internet service went. We were here. We called the internet service provider. We tried. I had to go into the town. I drove miles, went to the internet service, went to the office. When I went to the office, the line was as long as from here to Trinidad. We were not able to get into the office. And again, we were on the phone from 12 o'clock until I came on 28 minutes ago to get the service back so that I can reach you. And it wasn't so much of a nice conversation. I recorded the conversation on my phone because I strongly believe that the customer service that we're getting from some of these internet service providers, it is way below my foot bottom. Way below. Way below. So I missed school today because I had no internet. I was not able to teach. I was not able to go to my meetings. I was not able to talk to the persons I supervise. I was not able to do anything, all because of what I call shoddy internet service. I do apologize for that, Barnes, and I do hope that I'll be able to make that up to you tomorrow when we come on at 5. My phone battery gone. All right, we don't have much to say. We're going to be out of here in, I think, another minute. I was supposed to be here for half an hour, so I'm just saying hi to everyone. So, Jones, pick up yourself. That's from Jamaica. Gray. Gray has been with me since last year. I want to tell you a little story, and I tell everybody the story. Those persons who are here for many times, you will remember me saying, even when I tested the system last year, when we tried many softwares to get to you. When I go bam and ask someone to respond, it was Shania Gray on to say, sir, it's working, sir, it's not working, sir, you need to do this, sir, you need to do that. And I'm really, really grateful because Shania is not a Jamaican. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. She's all the way in Guyana, but she's there assisting me to get this thing right with my student. I am not on Instagram yet. I need, well, I am on Instagram, but I can't use Instagram. I'm sorry. I haven't done any reading or any watching on Instagram, but I am on Twitter. Not Twitter, sorry, I am not on Twitter either. I am on TikTok. I am on Facebook. I am on Amazon. Remember, I have some lab books on Amazon. So I'm doing a little writing here and there and there. In some cases, to publish these children book, it's very, very expensive. So that is why you have not seen my books out there. But I still have those books that I wrote and edit, waiting to send them. All right, so thank you very much, Gray. I'm seeing Stuart. Good evening and welcome to the show. Remember to invite about 10 of your friends to subscribe. Amila, hi, good evening. I'm not too sure where you're from. This person's really new, but we are very, very happy that you're here and you are part of the show. Gonna watch the live after you post it on virtual church. Say amen for me and hallelujah and ask God to do something special for me this year. I am waiting and I'm serious. I'm waiting. Just the other day, I asked myself, when am I going to see that new door? All right. So I think I need some of that prayer that you're going to be getting at church tonight. All right. Big up everybody in the church and tell Pastor that those persons who are not at class yet, they can log on to my free channel YouTube at CSET Biology TCP to have some assistance with their academics. That's to be specific. It's going to be bio and HSB. I will be posting agriculture this year. I'm not too sure about NV because of the workload, but I'm going to be posting some agriculture content this year as well. All right, guys, please remember to like and all right. So always remember to press that thumbs up button, like. Always remember to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you will know when I'm having the class. Even if I am late like this evening, once I come on and you would have clicked the notification bell and said all, once I come on, it will just pop up on your phone or pop up on your computer and you'd know that I'm here waiting to serve you. All right, Sophie 7, good night, sir. You are doing a tremendous job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And remember, we are encouraging you to just choose one of the product, any other product. By Friday evening, all the products are going to be on. You can choose. We are going through. I'm going to be working tonight to get the products out. Last night when I had no internet, I was up from like 12 o'clock until about 5 o'clock this morning, putting in folders the different PowerPoint and animation. I'm going to be doing the videos tonight because what we want to do, we want to cater for the audio visual need of persons. And we know that there are some students who don't want to read. So we're going to be explaining the video so you can choose. Do I want to just read something and watch the animation, or do I want an explanation, a PowerPoint thing like that? We're going to be doing both. We're catering for both need. All right. We know some students don't like really reading them. We're going to listen to certain explanation and look up on the screen and that type of thing. So we know about that and we are catering for that. The 8 labs that are in the syllabus, when you come to TCP Academy, there are going to be more labs. But once you sign up for that, either private or you sign up for the online class, we are going to do 8 of those labs and we will explain other labs that would fall in the 8, but we're going to expose it to those 8 via animation. And these are good animation. I told you earlier that they were approved by CXC or the moderator, and we had to just fix one by putting in a little more of ecosystem in it, and we did that. So it's going to be nice and teachable, and we are going to just tell you about it in the description on YouTube. All right. I told you some stuff. Sanada, big up yourself. I haven't heard from you in quite a while. I hope that all is well. We're looking for those CXC results that will come out on or before the 15th of October. That is what the CXC release said. Dylan, big up yourself. Sir, please repeat how we join the Teachable platform again. All right, first of all, before I tell you, I don't want anybody to go over to Teachable to pay right now, right? There are many payment methods. All you need to do is to go into type into your search engine. I'm going to type it. It is TCP. If you look below any one of my video on the YouTube channel, you will see the link to go into Teachable. All you need to do is click it. Any one of my video, just go down in the description and you will see the link to it. But it is TCP Academy teachable.com. All the products are not there, but all you need to do for the past papers, you won't need to talk to me. All you need to do is to just go on. If you have a debit card or a credit card, you pay, the money will go to Teachable. It's a very secure platform. It will go to Teachable. I am not going to get paid until 2 months' time, right? So you pay, the money goes to Teachable, you get a password, and you are going to be able to access the information. So it's like an auto system when it comes to the past papers. You pay Teachable and you access them. I load them up there, you access them. You have 1 year, 1 year. And if you are in grade 10, you have 2 years. You're not going to pay twice. It is cheaper than if you go and buy the past papers somewhere else, if you pay 20 US for them. All right, great. All right, so that I just posted it. You just, that's a Teachable account. You just go on over there. By Friday evening, you can just prepare yourself and start paying Friday evening, Saturday night, Monday, about Tuesday, Wednesday. Nobody's going to miss any class. Don't worry about time start already. We have all the videos that we would have covered for September. They're all ready and waiting for you. So we're just going to roll them out. I remember that I'm going to have some of the classes on YouTube and most of the classes on Teachable. I'm not leaving out my YouTube community, not leaving them out. All right, great. All right, so big ups another. Dylan, I answered your question. Tanisha, wagwan. It's been a while. Tanisha is some guy, another fan of mine. Tanisha, big up yourself. Welcome to the show. You are out of school now, or you have another year? I do hope that that the exams are really nice for you. Really nice. And yes, I have both papers. I have the paper one for bio, I have the paper two, I have the paper one for HSB, I have the paper two for HSB. Yes, we have those papers and we're going to make them available in short order. Of course, you're going to find the entire paper over there on Teachable. Yeah, we got the papers. Persons just give them to Mr. Wilson. I give to people, so people give to me. It's a simple equation. All right. So big up yourself, Tanisha. Wagwan, the Patwa thing to Jamaica. What's happening? All right. Petty B, looking forward to being here with you and my student this year. Big up yourself, Petty B. Let me tell you, you need to send me something over there on my Gmail account. It is Extreme Solutions, EX. Extreme Solutions, JA, at gmail.com. All right, great. We were able to prepare. One thing I like to say to students, whether I'm teaching online or I am in the physical space, I always remind students I am not the keeper of knowledge. No. Another thing I don't do, I am a part of a teaching team, a teaching community. Right? The content is bigger than me. I don't know everything. I embrace other persons. I listen to other persons. My views might be different than another teacher view, and I listen to them and I present my point. I listen to what they have to say, and we reach a consensus. Right? So if I say something on my channel and your teacher did not say that in class, don't go to school and tell your teacher fooling you. Tell me because Mr. Wilson said that. No. When you go to school, you say that Mr. Wilson has a different view, and I'd love for you to speak with Mr. Wilson, and they'll send me what they have and listen to what they have, and then we can reach a common point. All right? So I am a part of a learning community. I am not the keeper of the biological content. My views might be different than other person's view, but when we talk, we grow. When we talk, we grow. There are sometimes a teacher might say to me, Mr. Wilson, you know, like, I think we need an animation on that. And I'll just do that animation, put it on YouTube so the teacher can share it with their kids. All right. So, like I have said, I'm a part of a learning community. I don't need to know you as a person. All right. I don't need to know you as a person. Once you come on, subscribe, and I see you, you're a part of the family. Right? Once you come on, see you, you're a part of the family. I know that I'll meet you someday. If you are over Teachable, I'm going to be having you on WhatsApp. So I'll be able to see you from time to time. The persons on WhatsApp, the persons over Teachable, them call me from time to time. Hey, Mr. Wilson. Oh, yeah, I know you, Teachable. And when you go over Teachable, I think one of the application form, when you do it, you have to take a picture. Take a picture for you and put it on the application form. So we have that fancy thing, the over teachable. All right, so I'm very happy to have you, PTB. I'm hoping that I've made the right pronunciation there. We're very happy to have you and your team, your students. We're going to be working together, and if there's anything that I can do for you, please reach out to me via email, not on the fly here. Email. So if there's a little animation that you think that we need to work on, there's a misconception that I have, or there's something that you need clarity on, feel free to message me. All right. I have a lot of friends across the Caribbean. I don't know. We just talk to each other via mail. And it's really good. It's really good. I really like it. The students can only benefit more if we are one big community. All right. Edwards, big up yourself. I don't know if you know what big up yourself means, because if you're not Jamaican, you probably don't know what it means. Everything nice, everything positive when we say big up yourself. Hi, how you doing? I hope that's what big up yourself is, a big thing. All right. Hi, I'm new to the bio class. Welcome, Edwards. We want you to subscribe. We want you to share it. We want you to click the thumbs up and like it. And when you subscribe, we want you to click the notification bell and select all. Being that you're new, I'm not too sure if you're doing biology or HSB, whether you are from Jamaica, wherever you are from the 16 territories that CXC is done, we welcome you. To find the content on the channel, I don't know where you are in your learning space, just click on that blue button that says CSET Biology TCP. It will take you to the back end of the channel, and you can choose whether you search through the 300 videos, or you click on a playlist and try to go through a biology set, or go to a HSB set, or go to a short video playlist. It's for you. Just choose anything and just look at anything you want to at your learning stage. All right. Or you can join us on our paid platform, which we have a whole lot of product. We're going to be having a soft launch on Sunday. So you're going to be seeing everything that we're going to be offering on Sunday. We're going to have a soft launch. You will see the discount packages and so on, because we're really considerate when it comes to education. We try our best. All right. So no need to worry about what the price is going to be. They're not really expensive. They are really market price. All right. How do I pronounce this? Brewster? Hi. I would like to sign up for the biology classes online, but I'm only available on Tuesday because I have a class on Thursday. Will the lesson on Thursday be made available? All right, this is a very good question. Very good question. It is always going to be difficult, you see, to reach everybody right across the Caribbean, right? Some persons are going to be able, and that is why we have different packages. For the persons who have personal tutoring, we have to be available on the day that you are available. So personal, one-on-one, 25 US dollar per hour. One-on-one, we are available on the day when you are available. For the persons who are coming to online classes, you are going to have 2 classes per week. 2 classes per week. We are going to try our best to see how many persons. That's why I want persons to apply. And if you can tell us your day, that would be good. So we can coin it to fit most persons. If you are not at class, the content will be there for you to access outside of class. This is not a regular school where you go to school, you don't go to school today, the blackboard wipe off. No. This is not like regular school. The content will be there for you, and you can always reach out to your teacher. This is a contractual agreement that is different than regular school. All right. So other than the private tutoring, the online class, there's also self-paced class, where all the content that we would have taught throughout the week are in, I want to say most of the content, not all. Most of the content will be in the self-paced. So you will go there, you'll see me like when you go to YouTube, YouTube is self-paced. You choose which video you watch when. But the videos are going to be there pretty much skewed according to the syllabus, and that is sort of cheaper than online. I think the online classes are $50 per month, but for the greater part, you are going to be given $10 discount. It is $50 per month, but for early paying, if you pay early, you're going to get a $10 discount, and that can go a far way. $10 discount, and everything is in US. All right. So the online classes, I know that the price. Let's let me try go through some prices. If you are doing labs, and you can write them down if you wish. If you are doing, I should start from the top. Sorry, I just want to get back to the chat. If you are doing private tutoring with me, the rate across the Caribbean is 25 US per hour. If you are doing online class with me, it is 50 US dollar per month. 50 US dollar for the month. You are going to have 9 payment of 50 US dollar per month. 9 payment of 50 US dollar per month. If you are doing self-paced, I think it's $100 or something like that. That's your stuff. If you are doing multiple choice past paper, it is 20 US dollar. If you are doing paper 2 past paper, it is 20 US dollar. If you are doing alternative to practical, which comes with the labs, plus the alternative to practical, it is $30. If you are doing paper 2 and paper 1, it is $40. Not a lot of money. And it is consistent. Now, one might wonder, everything for me is clear. When you pay these monies, we will have to pay tax and tax and tax. So it's not like I'm going to get $10. I have to pay a lot of tax out of that. All right. So just understand that's pretty much how business is. All right. So just send us a mail. If you can't find anywhere to send us on the channel, we are definitely going to put something there that you can always send us a mail. You can send us a mail at Extreme Solutions, Extreme Solutions ja@gmail.com. It is somewhere in the chat there. See, somewhere up there above what you wrote. Pretty most definitely will. Thank you. Great. All right. So yeah, I like to have my teachers here with me. All right, Brewster, and how can I get the lab book? Okay. Which other subject are you doing? Let me tell you exactly what happened. I've been having this problem with cable and it's not cable and wireless. I've been having this problem with the internet service provider all holiday. We completed the chemistry book, we completed the physics book, we completed the agri book. The biology lab book is on Amazon. Just like when you buy anything from Amazon, you'd go to Amazon. But you might not be able to find my book as you go on to Amazon. So to find my book on Amazon, you write RECORDUS Wilson. Now, Ricardus Wilson, that is my name. That's my full name. All right. If you want to find me on Amazon, you type in that and all the books that I have on Amazon will pop up. And then when they pop up, you can choose which book you want. All right. If you want to find me on Facebook, it is Ricardus Wilson as well. If you want to find me on TikTok, it's CSEC Biology TCP. If you want to find me on YouTube, it's CSEC Biology TCP. And the paid version, as we said, is TCP Academy. And we're offering other subjects. I think we're offering English as well, not being taught by me, by another teacher. So we're putting all that together. All right. Now, the payment arrangement is going to be different depending on what you're doing, the method of payment. What are the methods of payment for the various platforms, for the various products that we have? The methods of payment is going to pretty much include payment via credit card, payment via debit card, payment via cash if you are in Jamaica, payment via direct deposit if you are in Jamaica, Western Union transfer, MoneyGram transfer, all of those are methods in which you can pay. However, when you pay, it is the rate. So 50 US, whatever, if it's 50 US dollar, you probably need to go online and look at what is the exchange rate at the time in Jamaica, and that is the amount that you have to send. All right. So we're using the exchange rate. The exchange rate, it's always sliding. I wouldn't want to give you a figure and you say, oh, that is there, oh, the exchange rate is that and it's that. So we're keeping it with that sliding thing with Jamaica. We'd love to really fix it at $160, but we don't know if tomorrow it's going to be $140. Then you would be losing out, right? So we don't want anybody to lose. So we're just putting it with the sliding stuff. And if you don't know at the time, just send me an email and I will answer you very quickly, tell you what the rate is. But if you type into Google exchange rate, Jamaica, it will show the exchange rate to US. All right, great. So send us a mail at Extreme Solutions. It's right up there. And we are going to get back to everybody by at least Friday into Sunday. All right. I know that the platform is going to be up by Friday evening. So after Friday, you can just start pin, just start swiping pin. The product will be here. All right. So Brewster, good. Do they do HSB in Cape, sir, or just biology? All right, that's a beautiful question. I love your question. Welcome to the show. Please be reminded to like, share, and of course subscribe. I'm an environmental science teacher. I've only taught Cape biology probably one time. And based on what I would have seen from the HSB syllabus, I think that HSB, except that in environmental science, we don't look at the human body as such. But like the ecology part of HSB is pretty much environmental science. So there's no Cape environmental science. But if you were supposed to do Cape there is no Cape HSB, but there's environmental science. Now, I did a video earlier last week on the HSB syllabus and the persons who are supposed to be doing HSB. If the syllabus is right, the syllabus said that the syllabus is preparing persons to be a part of allied science. And nursing does not fall under allied science. So you probably need to look up on Google what is allied science. So if you're doing biology and all of those stuff and you want to be a registered nurse, based on what the syllabus is saying, you shouldn't be doing HSB. If you want to be a PE teacher, then you can do that. I could give you a link for that video that I did. Just give me a second. I shouldn't be here now. I should have gone long ago, but just give me a second. I'm going to send you the link for that video. Those persons who have questions about HSB, I'll be putting out some things on HSB, being that the syllabus is new. And yeah, so just give me a second. I'm going to be giving you the link to that video for those persons who have not seen it, as the persons who should be doing HSB based on what the syllabus said. All right, so here we are. Copy. All right, so I'm pasting it here. You can watch this video and it will give you a good idea as to who should be doing HSB. So for me, if you are going to be doing HSB and you want to do something Cape, I'd probably go environmental science, being that your SBA is more than likely going to be environmental science. All right. So I answered that. So it's bio at Cape. Yes, Cape biology, Cape chemistry, Cape physics. Dylan, thanks, sir. Big up yourself. Yeah, big up yourself. All right. This is Donna. Good evening. Can adult learners choose to do labs instead? All right, great. I don't like the just adult learner. In the video that I just posted here, I addressed that in detail as to who should do HSB and who can do what. So let me just explain that, even though you're going to be watching the video. For the January paper, there is no SBA there's no SBA. There's the alternative to SBA. An adult learner will, in most cases, be a private candidate. If you are a private candidate, you are allowed to do the paper 032, but like a regular school student is not allowed to do paper 32. But the private candidate, if the private candidate is registered to a recognized education institution, a recognized institution by CXC, where you can have a teacher to supervise the SBA, then yes, the adult learner can do the SBA. So, for example, suppose you have a high school in your area that does evening classes, then yes, you can do it. Please be reminded on the Teachable platform, we don't register people for CXC. All that we do is to prepare you. So if we prepare you, you would have to register with CXC as a private candidate, and you need to do that between September, mid-October. I don't know if it goes into November. All right, so it would be time now if you're a private candidate to go and get that one, register for the exam. All right, so I do hope that I answered Dana's question. Yes, you can do the SBA if you are registered with a registered institution that does SBA, and you'll have a teacher to supervise. All right, world, good night. I am new. Welcome to the family. Please be reminded to subscribe. And when you subscribe, click that notification bell and select all, so that even when I am late or the internet doesn't work, when I'm on, you will see me. When I do a video, you will get it. When CXC have a release and it comes to me and it is pertinent to you, I will send it. When I pick up that there is a problem that students don't understand and I have to do a video on it, you will get it. All right? So bring on over some of your friends' world, and to access the videos that are on the channel now, I don't know if you're doing biology or HSP, just click that button that says CSET Biology TCP, the blue button there, and it is going to take you to the back end of my channel. And there you can choose to play from a playlist or search from the 300 videos which one you want to watch. All right. So that's it. All right. So I think I would have answered all the questions and I would have identified with everyone in the room. Before you go, please be reminded to subscribe if you have not subscribed. For those persons in yonder land, I like to call it, please be reminded we are waiting on you to come on over and subscribe as well. So you're going to click the subscription button that is below there. And of course, you are going to click the notification bell, select all. We want you to select the thumbs up if you like the presentation this evening. And we want you to also share the presentation and call some of your friends to come on over. When are you going to see me again? You are going to see me, I am sure, on Sunday evening. You'll see a thumbnail coming out for Sunday evening where we're going to have a soft launch of a Teachable platform. I'll show you what the platform is. Hopefully, I'll show you the products that are offered, and then we will take it from there. Persons who sign up for class, they will get an email to say when is the class, that type of a thing. All right. And no, I think we're going to put the class dates before the email. Before you sign up, you are going to see the schedule for the class. All right. Because we're not fooling anybody. All right. We're not fooling anybody. There's no need to do that. All right. So we're going to have a soft launch on Sunday, and tomorrow, the lesson that I was supposed to teach today, I'm going to do it tomorrow at 5. You want to make sure that you're early. When I'm early, I'm early. And when I'm doing time, I'm sticking to the time. I have a lot of work doing, so I'm not going to be going anywhere tomorrow. I'm going to be here, providing that the internet service persons don't take the internet again. I'm going to be here and I'm going to be starting early. I really want you to bring on over all your classmates. I really want you to bring on all your teachers, all the teachers to come on over, and we really want to grow. For those persons who are seeing me for the first time, I do believe in past papers, and I'll tell you why. Usain Bolt practicing for the Olympic. He didn't read about it in a book and then go to the Olympic and run around the track. No, I run the 100 meter. He was practicing on a track like the Olympic track. So you are going into CXC. I said this to my student last year. You are required by Mr. Wilson to do a minimum of 5 years past paper. That is both paper 1 and paper 2, and a maximum of 10 years past paper. If you do 10 years past paper, you are safer. What it means is that you need to start doing the past papers now. Somebody asked me in my last meet if I have study tips. Yes, there are study tips on my channel. But my study tip usually, the minimum amount of time I think you should take to start those past papers or to start preparing the past papers is 4 months before the exam. But if you start from now, it's even better because you are going to identify the questions that are repeated. You are going to identify the position in which the exam, in which the items come, and you will be better able to, when you read the content, you understand how the questions are asked so that you are equipped with the knowledge to answer. All right. So those are some study tips I just gave you. I am out of time now. It was a pleasure being with you. Again, I apologize for not being here for 5, but we have little control over technology, but we always keep our word. And I will always, if not send you a post to say that I'm not on, I'm going to come here to tell you what. So be good to yourself, be good to your neighbors. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment. If I spent an hour with you, you can spend 5 minutes just to tell me, was the show good or bad today? Good show. You could just comment by saying, good show. Sir, you could do something else. Or you could add a little more to the show. All right. Thank you very much. Good evening. That's it for me today. I'll see you tomorrow at 5 and again on Sunday where we have a soft launch of the Tata.